What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Black Ronin back on that again with a new video. Let's hear my little guest here, Riot. Say hey, Riot. Riot says hey y'all, but guys, I got another banger for y'all today. I don't usually talk about this type of stuff. I know this is mostly like a self-improvement workout, get yourself in shape, improve type of channel. But guys, I gotta talk about voting in 2024 and how it's just stupid as a scam. I don't think you guys should be participating in it, in my personal opinion. Now, here's why I say that. I do understand, that, hey, like you feel like you want to go make a difference and all that, but at the end of the day, man, like you really can't touch the higher ups out there as much like you as a person unless it ends up in like real warfare like that movie Civil War, which I'm about to go see later on today. Hopefully I can catch it at maybe like 10 o'clock or something, hopefully. But yeah, so I don't really expect nothing really to change. The best thing I can do is just, because I'm at the end of the day, no matter who's in office, I still gotta wake up, I still gotta go ahead and perform. I still got to get things done regardless who's in office, how good the economy is going, how bad it's going. I'm the one that still got to keep on pushing, regardless who's in my circle, who's not in my circle, or just God and me pretty much, and these little guys here. So, I still got to keep on pushing regardless. Now, I will say in terms of views, yeah, like I do lean, a lot more conservative. Even though growing up, my parents, like, yeah, we had conservative values, but we just voted Democrat. That's a big thing in the black community, unfortunately. But like, honestly, it's like, but with politics, like most people shouldn't even be in it anyway. But at the time, I thought that was the way. But then I met a teacher that's, that she was Republican. And I learned how they move and how they operate and how it wasn't anything like how I was told growing up. So I leaned in more with that. I started walking with, with them. And I still respect them to this day. It just from what I've seen, because I'm 24 years old, and after 2020, I really lost a lot of respect for, politics and all that stuff. I just felt like it was a scam, and I don't really see no point in doing it anymore. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys feel like that. Now, a lot of you guys are like, oh, we still gotta make change. Well, at the end of the day, man, like the way things are going, like it's gonna fall regardless. Like I don't think there's no saving nothing. The way things are going, the best thing you can do is get around like-minded people like yourself and just keep on pushing. And making sure you're getting your life in order. That's really the best you can do in this time and just day and age. Because one thing with politicians, like from what I noticed over the years, like they'll do things that, like, well, let me phrase that. They'll pass laws that you may like, but they'll slip some things in between that you don't like. Like for instance, going back to when I used to live in Florida. So the thing about Florida, now I'm a big reptile nerd, as you can see. Got this little guy here. Also got a ball python, my bearded dragon back there, and I'm gonna get a few more reptiles too in the future. But I had actually a lot more reptiles than other than Florida. But where am I going with this? So back when I lived in Florida, guys, so like if you guys don't know, but over there, invasive species that they got over there, it's Burmese pythons and a bunch of other invasive reptiles over there. But because of that, they're a lot more stricter on terms of reptiles. Now we got a guy, Ron DeSantis, our governor. He's an awesome governor, but when it comes down to reptiles and these little guys, he ain't the brightest person in terms of, passing certain things. And yeah, and if you guys know, you guys watched the FWC and that whole incident with the dude, he literally had all his permits and stuff, but yeah, he was having issues with the FWC and they ended up killing a bunch of his pythons and euthanizing him. Yeah, didn't even take him to a zoo or nothing, but they just, yeah, got rid of him, euthanized him, and then they accidentally killed a boa constrictor, which is completely legal. But yeah, so, that's an issue right there. And also on top of that, when it comes down to Florida, like if you don't have a permit, or honestly, I think it's getting more stricter than that. Like it's getting to the point where they're just flat out just banning species of reptiles and stuff. Like it's really getting bad over there. Like, cause I want me a Burmese python one of these days. Like, they look like this. One of these days I'll get one of them. Yeah, once I get more space, because those things are huge, like freaking 13 to 18 feet. So yeah, I do want to get a Burmese python, but in Florida, I had to jump through hurdles to get one, or it's gonna get to a point if it's not there already, you know, you can't even possess one, you know. And in fact, you probably just gonna need a permit to even possess them. And then on top of that, let's say if you mess up on something, regardless, or the FWC doesn't like something, they can easily suspend your permit, and then you gotta figure out what the heck to do with your Burmese python or reticulated python, whatever you got. And yeah, and then on top of that, they hit you with a violation because you don't have your permit. Well, we're gonna go ahead and charge you because you're not supposed to have that species. But in reality, you had your permit all the way up, success for all that time, but you made one little mistake. You know, you get my drift, guys. So yeah, like, it's little things like that that makes me really just not really put my faith in the politicians and stuff, because like, one thing, they can do some great things, you know, pass some great, like, really good bills, and some things even make it that goes, you know, to the federal, you know, all across states, you know. So you know, like, there are some good stuff, but at the same time, it just like, there is things I like and I enjoy that I would like to see, you know, like, others have a better understanding of. But a politician's gonna walk in and be like, you know what, let's make that illegal. Let's make that harder to obtain instead of just learning. So this is why I'd rather invest my time into like organizations. Like, when it comes down to reptiles, you got US ARC. So they actually, you know, they really educate a lot of senators and stuff, you know, on, you know, reptiles and all that stuff, you know, the things I'm into and the things I love and enjoy. They educate them so they don't take our reptiles and take certain things away from us. So yeah, thank God for them. So really, organizations like that is really what I support. You know, people who are out there trying to fight for the rights and stuff. Those are people I'd much rather give my money to rather than just politicians, because these are the guys that's really fighting against certain things that they're trying to ban, certain things they're trying to do. I rock with those people a lot more compared to like just a politician, no matter what side they're on. And also another thing, when it comes down to me, those who really rock with me, like, I'm talking way before I changed my YouTube name, because yeah, you guys know me now as Black Ronin, but I had a different name before that. Called Hurricane Hennessy. I know, a wild name, but that channel was all about just politics and stuff, you know, straight politics. And like, I was making some really cool content, you know, I was really trying to blow that channel up. But then I got to a point, I was like, you know what, this is all a scam, you know, it really is. Like, so that's really how I move, guys. And also in a day and age where it's just like, cause I know, like going back to what I was saying earlier about, you know, you as a man, like, you literally just gotta like wake up and still gotta perform whoever the heck in office. Like, I still gotta make sure I'm situated, you know. Like, I'm the one who still gotta go get out there and perform. These guys, they got the money, and politicians, you know, that's what they don't tell you, you know. So, and then on top of that, you know, like, it's just like, as a man, it's like, why am I putting my trust into a couple people when it needs to be in God, first of all. And on top of that, you know, like, when it comes down to politics, it's like, here I am doing all this work out here regardless, because you're gonna have to work, you know, regardless, you know, whoever economy good or bad. And if you're not working, you know, if you're a dude, unless you got yourself an awesome rich cougar out there, you know, a sugar mama, that's pretty much the only way you're finna be thriving out here really good. But if your partner ain't rich, you know, you finna be grinding, or you finna be trying to build something. You know, you're doing something out here. You ain't just sitting around, ain't out here doing nothing. But, you know, guys, that's really all I stand. Accidentally grabbed your tail. But yeah, guys, that's really all I gotta say. Yeah, and that's really all where I stand pretty much. But yeah, guys, it's your boy Black Ronin. Like and subscribe, share. I'll be catching y'all next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, you know. And I just stick with people who think like me. I stick with organizations and institutions that, you know, rock with the same morals that I do, because those are the ones that have good power to push back versus a politician. You know, he's one dude, you know, he can't get to everybody. But when you got a whole organization that can just maneuver and really counter certain things and really, you know, really push against, you know, what's coming at the normal people, those are the people who I rock with. But that's all I gotta say, guys. It's your boy Black Ronin. Like and subscribe, share. We'll be catching y'all next video. Have a good one, y'all. Y'all take it easy.